Welcome to Coach in a Car. Hi, I'm Jen. I coach leaders out of chaos and intercom. Today I'm talking about building trust, U.S. Military Edition. Specifically, I want to talk about practicing accountability. So as a leader, you should always hold yourself accountable first. Then, once you establish your accountability, can you only then hold others accountable? It's kind of like that age-old adage that your parents would say, do as I say, not as I do. And then maybe you guys remember that 1980s commercial where the dad walks in and the kid's doing drugs and he's like, where'd you do that? And he's like, I learned it from you, Dad. Same thing. Think about those lessons. Don't do drugs, your brain's on drugs. But that's actually a really good leadership lesson as well. You can't expect people to do things if you're not doing them. And accountability is super, super hard. And it is one of the key elements of why the majority of our population do not ever realize and complete their goals, is because they don't have accountability. In fact, having accountability is a main pillar of being successful, period. So this way, when things go wrong, never ever point fingers or blame anybody else. That is a low vibrating energy. It's a level 2 energy. No bueno. Don't do it. And, when you hear people say, when people are not owning up to things, or when they say, oh, that's not my fault, or that's not my job, they're not taking responsibility. As a leader, I feel like you got to really be like Jocko Willink's book, Extreme Ownership. In fact, my first sergeant and I, right here, back during COVID, me and him, everything that went wrong, it's our fault. It's our fault. And we actually literally improved our processes because everything that didn't happen, it was our fault. If soldiers didn't get paid, it was our fault. Well, it is our fault. If, whatever happened didn't happen, it's our fault. So then we would look at the way we're operating and then devise a plan between the two of us and spread our energy out to fix the problem. We had a resource NCO that was horrible. So many people were not getting promoted, paid, you name it. It was unbelievable. We tried to do corrective action. We tried to work out plans with him to fix things. And he would always say, it's not my responsibility, it's the soldier's responsibility. It's not my responsibility, it's the soldier's responsibility. We got the next higher level up that knew how to do most of these processes, because then we figured out maybe this guy didn't know what he was actually doing and he was trying to hide that. But then when that actually happened for us to retrain him, the instructor got into a blowout fight with him and said, it is your responsibility to do this. And the guy was so resistant, he didn't even want to retrain and relearn to help processes. Leadership is hard. It is really hard. But you really have to look at accountability as a main pillar. And this is why I love coaching so much, because as a coach, not only do I sit here and unpack things and we discover blocks together, we reframe the brain and come up with action plans where you could thrive and it really resonates with you and it's very easy to do. After the session, I don't disappear. I am your accountability partner all the time. So if you're struggling with any type of stress and you really feel like unmotivated or frustrated, and there's things that you need to do to better your life, and everything that you're trying right now is not working, reach out to me, click the link. We'll go over 90 minutes. It's only $25. I'm sure when you go to Starbucks, you'll pay maybe a little bit more. But for the price of a Starbucks, you can sit with me for 90 minutes and we're going to come up with a game plan for your life, or whatever plan you have. It's not my agenda, it's yours. This is what I offer, is what coaches should offer. It's 100% tailored, curated for you.